Okay, we have just a few more Bibles to go over. I know I said I don't like the NIV translation, but there's this Bible that only Zondervan has, only in the NIV translation, but it's a beautiful Bible, and I have this just because of the contents and what it has in it, which I think is just really cool. It's the Flourish Bible, and it's just got some really great content in here. What I really appreciate about this Bible is it has these ask me anything questions that you can ask women of the Bible. So there's like ask me anything, and it's like an interview with Eve, Lot's wife, Sarah, Hagar, Rebecca. And so like you just get to learn more about the women of the Bible. There's even one on here on Martha, like Mary and Martha, and just like, you know, she's anxious and she just wanted everything to be perfect. But the other really cool feature that I like about this Bible is this myth and the truth, kind of like articles. There are 100 of them. So it has like these myths, like I'll never be free from my past. If I commit my life to God, He'll make me a missionary to another country. He's not a Christian, but he's a good guy. If I'm a good Christian, nothing bad will happen to me. True success is in always doing more. God doesn't want me to have any fun. I'm accountable only to myself. So it's got like these great myths, and then all these like truths. So it like combats all of these myths. And that's truly why I find this Bible so intriguing. So it's also got like these think about, and then like questions for growth. If you can see that, and then these questions for growth. Let me see if I can find a myth and a truth. Here's an ask me anything. This is the one on Lot's wife. So it's like a little interview. So I mean, I think that's just really cool. Oh, here's a great one. My money is my money. So this one page is the myth, and then the other side is the truth. So I think that is just really cool. I'm not here to read the translation. I'm here to get everything all the contents have to offer. And then I do have a copy of the Message Bible. This is not a Bible that I don't think anyone would recommend that you actually study out of the Message, but the Message is it's a paraphrase. It is a paraphrase. It's like on the very far right of Thought for Thought. But it gives you another perspective of God's Word. It just makes it very simple, dumbs it down. When I was reading Isaiah, I would come in here and read the Message translation. It's just like also very like poetic, and yeah, just a paraphrase. So not something to study out of, just really helps with if you need to like read another translation. First translation you read doesn't make any sense. This is a great translation to come to and see what it says. Now, I got this idea from Rebecca Lai. I think she did this last year. She has a red letter Bible, and she made a really valid point. So you have Jesus's words in red, but whenever God the Father speaks, His words aren't in a color. So she's like, I'm going to highlight all the words of God the Father. Whenever God the Father speaks, I'm gonna like highlight it. So I thought that was a really great idea. And then you come to a Bible and you have all of God's words just like highlighted out for you. So that's something that I need to finish this year. I have the Every Woman's Study Bible by Tyndale and the NLT. This has lots of great content in it. It's also filament enabled. There's truly not a whole lot of commentary notes in here. Study notes, you really have to go to Filament to get them all. But it's got lots of really cool features. These come close. It talks about some hard subjects in the Bible. it's got like these really cool book introductions. Something that's very different is it'll tell you how long it would take to read the Bible if you just sat there and read the entire book in like one sitting. So to read Genesis, it would take about 3 hours to read. And then, I mean, you do have beautiful, beautiful photos throughout. So there's just like, there's some really good content in here. And then Daily Grace Code tabs. I love those tabs. I have a life application study Bible. I think that's also where I'm headed in the direction is now that I've read God's word, I need to apply it to my life. I need to study it and then I need to apply it to my life. So I love the notes in here of just being able to apply it. And so again, Daily Grace Co. tabs. But yeah, when I read Luke again for Christmas or in the month of December, I always read the book of Luke in December. I read it out of this Bible this time just so I could understand like the life application notes and how I can apply this book to my life, especially since it's a gospel and it talks about Jesus. And so how can I really take what Jesus said and apply it to my life? And last but not least, we have the NLT Illustration Study Bible. This, however, all these notes that you have in here are on the Filament app. So, since I prefer having a hard copy, really, I mean, besides like the devotions and the articles, I have all the notes here in this physical Bible, and it's got photos in here. So this is the other study Bible that I really like to refer to. So I have the NKJV study Bible, the ESV study Bible, the CSB study Bible, and the NLT study Bible. And then we've got a few others just mixed in here, but those are the ones that I like to pull out. There's 4 different translations just to be able to compare. You know, you're going literally from word for word, in the middle, like optimal equivalents for the CSB, and then thought for NLT. So just all the ways that you can study. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and going and reviewing all my Bibles with me. I love, yeah, this is not necessary at all. This is really probably not the most smartest thing to have this many Bibles, but I love just comparing God's word. I love different features like the Flourish Bible, just being able to learn different things, different perspectives, and then just having lots of study materials and just to have access to. So I don't need any more Bibles. I really don't need any more Bibles. I've got every type of Bible that I could think of. Journaling Bibles, study Bibles, Bibles with extra content, on the go Bibles. So thank you so much. And I am, looking forward to hanging out with y'all next time.